Hey guys, and welcome to this short tutorial on how to create your first widget in Overview, the dashboards and reports platform for Podio. My name is Vlad, and I'm going to show you first how to navigate between the platforms, and then we will create a widget based on data extracted from Podio. Okay, so you will need to log in into your SwiftPod account, so go to swiftpod.io and click login. Now, in the homepage of your account, you can see this overview section where you can find some shortcuts to access your dashboard, to create a new widget, and to see all your widgets. Then, in the left menu, you also have links that help you navigate in Overview. Before we do anything else, you need to understand the basic concept of how the data flows between the platforms and what is the logic behind pulling your reports from Podio through SwiftPod and into your dedicated dashboards platform. This concept is pretty simple and straightforward. In order to have a new widget in your dashboard, you first have to create one or multiple reports in Podio. Then in SwiftPod you create one widget and add all the reports you just created in Podio. And then you copy a link and deploy the widget in your dashboard. Now I'm going to show you a simple example and walk you through all the 3 steps towards reaching our goal, which is to display a pie chart like this one that shows us how many hours were punched in by everybody in a team for the current month. So first we navigate to the Timesheets app in Podio and click Add Report. So we need to calculate for each item duration, then show the sum per employee and hit Next. Then choose a title, let's say hours per employee, and choose a unit of hours. And hit Save Report. That's it, we finished adding the report in Podio. Now let's go to SwiftPod and create the widget. On the homepage, we click on New Widget, and we are brought to this screen where we give the widget a title, hours per employee, select the render mode pie, and leave everything as it is. Click Add Widget. We can see that my widget was created, and now we are in the widget screen where we can configure the settings for this widget and manage the Podio reports. Now let's add the Podio report that we just created. Go to the Podio report section and click here Add Report. The first thing we need to do here is to drill down for the workspace, Overview Demo, the Timesheets app, and the Podio report. Then the report type should be set to pie, and we leave everything for now. Hit Save Report. Now we can see that the Podio report was created and the widget populated with data. So it's time to move to the third and final step and deploy the widget on our dashboard. Before navigating away from this page, click the Copy URL button, as you will need to paste this link in a bit. Now open up the Overview menu and click on the dashboard link. After you log in with the credentials you received on your email when we set up your dashboard, you will be presented with a screen similar to this one. Here you click this button to add a new widget of type Custom Private URL. Click Configure Widget and you'll see this screen. We add the widget title, the chart type set to pie, and the private URL we paste the link we just copied from SwiftPod. And that's it, save the widget. And boom, we created our first pie widget with real-time data from our Podio system. Now remember that with this example that I showed, we just scratched the surface, and, as you probably saw, there are tons of features that help you create more advanced dashboards. Like this one, for example, where you can see up front the enormous value that you can bring to your company by making it data-driven. I advise you to read our documentation and browse the examples so you can harness the power of Overview and bring your company to the next level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.